The NeoTech Systems office lobby buzzed with the rhythm of a new day. At 8:30 a.m., polished marble reflected the morning rush. A symphony of beeping ID cards and hushed conversations. Hari arrived, adjusting his tie, a learned Japanese pocketbook clutched in his hand. In the solitude of the high-speed elevator, he practiced a bow in the mirror. It was a little stiff, but his effort was sincere. Upstairs, the office floor was a sea of blue light from hundreds of monitors. Sakura was already a blur of motion at her desk, her fingers dancing across the keyboard. A small green plant sat beside a photo of the Tokyo skyline, a quiet testament to her roots. As Hari walked past, he gathered his courage. Ohayou gozaimasu, Sakura-san. Sakura looked up, a smile gracing her lips as she pushed her glasses up her nose. Ohayou Haru-kun, ready to break my code today? Hari laughed nervously. I hope not, but I have to find the bugs. He settled at his desk and opened a spreadsheet. Test case 102. User login. He ran the test. A stark red error message flashed across his screen. Error system crash. He bit his lip. It was a big one. He had to tell her, a mix of professional duty and the nervous flutter of his crush making his heart pound. He walked over to her desk. Sakura, I found something. A big bug. Her face turned serious. She stared at his screen, and the lively office hum seemed to fade into a tense silence. A fly landing on a coffee cup was the only movement. Then, Sakura sighed, a twinkle returning to her eye. Nice catch, Detective Hari. She opened a new window of code. Let's fix it together before lunch. A sunbeam finally found its way to their desks, illuminating the space between them. Side by side, the tester and the developer, their heads close together, lit by the glow of the screen. In that shared light, a small dust mote danced, a tiny, almost magical detail in their high-tech world. Lunchtime brought them to the rooftop garden, a lush escape overlooking the sprawling city. The wind whistled between skyscrapers as they sat on a wooden bench. Sakura opened her bento box, revealing perfectly arranged rice and fish. Hari unwrapped his simple vegetable wrap and a small container of a crunchy snack from his home in Tamil Nadu, India. What is that? Sakura asked, pointing at the snack. Hari offered her some. It's from my home. It's spicy. She took a small, curious bite. Her eyes went wide. Whoa! It's like a firework in my mouth. They both laughed. The invisible wall between the new guy and the lead dev crumbling away. Sakura then took out a notebook. You said you're struggling with Japanese. Let's practice business kigo. She pointed to her coffee. In a meeting, don't just say tea. Seiyo kadaburyu o itadakimasu. Hari repeated the words, his accent bringing a gentle smile to her face. As he focused on her every word, his eyes reflected the bright blue Tokyo sky. A group of sparrows landed nearby, hoping for a crumb of Murukku Sakura gazed at the horizon. Tokyo is a lonely place if you don't have someone to talk to. I'm glad you're here, Hari. A warmth spread through Hari's chest. I felt lonely too, until the ticket machine. They looked at each other, and in that shared glance, it was clear the crush was no longer just his. The wind ruffled Sakura's hair across her face. Hari almost reached out to move it, but stopped himself. his hand hovering for a moment in the air. The sun slipped behind a cloud, bathing the rooftop in a soft, misty blue as they sat in comfortable silence, a welcome pause in their busy lives. Back in the office, the afternoon sun cast long shadows across the floor. The frantic sound of typing filled the air. Their manager, Sato-san, hurried past, his face etched with stress. Sakura? The client wants the update by Friday. Sakura's shoulders tensed, but she nodded quickly. I understand, sir. From his desk, Hari saw the pressure mounting on her. He sent a quick chat message. Don't forget to breathe. You're doing great. Sakura saw the message pop up. She glanced toward Hari and gave a tiny, grateful nod. The hours ticked by. A cup of cold coffee sat untouched on Hari's desk as he worked through a long list of test cases. By 6 p.m., the office had emptied, the chorus of goodbye bows echoing through the now quiet space. Only 2 lights remained on, one over Hari's desk and one over Sakura's. He was determined to find every last bug for her. Outside, the city began to transform into a neon wonderland of red, green, and gold. Finally, Sakura stood up and walked over to his desk. It's late. Let's finish the rest tomorrow. I wanted to make sure your code was perfect, Hari said quietly. Sakura looked at him, her expression soft. It already feels perfect when you're testing it. They walked together through the blindingly bright neon labyrinth of Shinjuku. The air was thick with the smell of grilled yakitori and the sound of a street musician's violin. Soon, they arrived at the station entrance, the very same place where they had first met. Hari stopped at the ticket machine and smiled at it. I know how to use it now, he told her. Sakura giggled. I'm a little sad. You don't need my help anymore. Hari looked at her, his voice suddenly serious. I think I will always need your help, Sakura-san. A train thundered past on the bridge above them, its roar filling the momentary silence. Their shadows stretched towards each other on the ground, almost touching. They walked to the platform where the night train waited. Good night, Hari-kun. See you tomorrow. She stepped onto the train, and he remained on the platform. The train pulled away, a streak of yellow light disappearing into the dark. In the distance, the Tokyo Tower glowed like a giant candle. Back in his small room, Hari opened his Japanese book. He wrote a new word in his notebook, Kizuna connection, bond. He ate the last piece of the spicy taste, a familiar reminder of his 2 worlds. Lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, his thoughts were no longer on bugs or code, but on the connection he had found. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next episode. Bye!